unlimited possibilities. Our conversation today, as it has been for the past couple of weeks, is about witnessing. And in that regards, one of the primary questions that Christians ask themselves is, how am I about to witness? What is my best talent? Which way of witnessing should I go? Or where is my best positioning when witnessing for Christ? And my answer is very simple. There is unlimited possibilities. But where are those possibilities? How do I get there? What does qualify me to do for Christ what I want to do when witnessing?
Last week we talked about how the Holy Spirit is empowering our witnessing, and this lesson is kind of continuation about that. It's about our partnership with Him.
For me to understand the unlimited possibilities requires two things, and the first one is to understand and acknowledge that people are all different in some way. The lesson, rightfully so, points out to the different temperaments that the disciples of Christ had. Take Peter, for example. He was loud, he was quick, but a good leader. Matthew was a tax collector, quiet, precise, and detailed. Thomas was a doubtful soul, but questioning, always questioning. John became a tender-hearted person, but outspoken, and etc. So different in their perception and so different in their judgment of life reality. How is it possible that they're going to be able to witness the same way? Never, impossible. So here comes the second requirement for us to understand the impossible possibilities. It is that there is unique gifts and personalized assignments that are distributed so they can best suit each and every personality. Who does that? The Holy Spirit. How cool and how amazing is that? And Paul tells us in 1 Corinthians 12:11, but one and the same Spirit works all these things, distributing to each one individually as He wills.
There are some very important points here. We are all different. And this is actually a good thing, even though it's challenging sometimes. God works with all of us, and He gives us gifts and capabilities so we can testify about Him. I think that we need to appreciate and cherish differences more, and be more open and creative as we testify about God's work in us.
When and how did I discover the gifts that God gave me for witnessing? Very easy to answer this question, however, very difficult to do. The answer is, and I find the best explanation in the book of Christ's Object Lesson. It says, not until I had surrendered fully to the work of the Holy Spirit, and not until the outpouring, the blessing of the Spirit has been received by me, I can know my gifts. So for me to discover my gifts depends on the reception of the Holy Spirit, which means that my effort shouldn't be any more toward by discovering gifts and talents, but emptying my heart from self-glory and making some space and some room for the Holy Spirit to come in and prioritizing for Christ. Then I just need to ask for the gift. And Jesus said, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened.
If we give the Holy Spirit the opportunity to disturb our comfort zone, there are really unlimited possibilities. We just need to free some space in the so many things that keep us busy. I think that this is a good challenge for all of us.
Next week we're going to continue with the lesson, sharing the Word.